We are finishing this thing even if it kills us! Welcome back to Captain America and the Avengers. And you guys will have to pardon this. This is actually another run where I had to kind of solo it because I wanted to show the ending for everybody.
We were just dragging Drak down.
You were not dragging me down. It's just the... See, this is what I was saying in the previous one. This is a hard beat 'em up.
Yeah.
To actually get down. And it's just really sad that I couldn't get the arcade version because then, like, we probably could have tilted it and had infinite continues and all that. Nope, I had to find the Genesis version, which is the closest port. And welcome back, everybody, to Crossbones. So, I finally figured out that, like, the best way to do this boss fight is to run out Iron Man. Obviously, because he's a little broken.
What? And you wanted to cheat on this game?
Nothing I like Iron Man. I didn't want to cheat. It was recommended. And I'm not a cheater if the rest of the internet did it that way too.
Well, who on earth has never cheated on a game before?
It happens.
I know.
That's why I always have kind of the litmus of beat the game first before you actually make that claim. Now, technically, I did fail that directive because this is the first time I've ever beaten it. But nobody's counting, right? Alright, Crossbones is down. And now it's on to the final level. Stop, Red Skull!
Bye, Avengers! No matter where you escape.
No matter where you escape, we'll be right behind you! Sorry, you have to speak in the corny voice for the Avengers, just because that's what the game does. Okay, so this is actually technically the final level, where you have to confront Red Skull. Which I find absolutely hilarious because the only person in this room that doesn't know who the Red Skull is the one that hasn't watched the Captain America movies. We will have to... I think I said it on a previous part. We have to fix that because there are actually things in Avengers 2 that you will not understand if you have not watched those films.
Right.
So...
I guess it's high time I get the cheesy one from the 90s out of my head, though.
What cheesy one from the 90s?
Maybe it's not from the 90s. I don't remember.
Yeah, are you talking about like the old 70s movie or whatever?
Yeah.
The one, no. This is...
I know it's not going to be that, of course. I just...
Yeah, it's nowhere near that, I promise. Okay, and so here's the thing that's going to piss off Alex. So we were doing the whole 14 life thing right, but it's not 14 lives. It's just 10.
Right.
So we were doing it right. We were frustrated we weren't. It's
not over yet.
Okay, now it's up. See, people have noticed that I've actually switched controllers over to Cap because Iron Man's about to die. Plus, we have to finish this thing strong. We have to finish with Cap.
No.
So, bye Iron Man. It's alright. It's not your fight. And this time the Red Skull actually gives me a little bit more trouble than he did the last time I fought him.
Looks like it.
And I love it. He takes the 70s kung fu stance. Ow! No. See, and one of the reasons that you're actually going to have to watch the Captain America movies is because there will actually be events in Age of Ultron that will relate back to Hydra, which you don't really know much on. What's this?
It's another trap. You stupid man. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, so this is actually the final boss. It is the Mecha Red Skull. Now, technically, you can do this with Iron Man. It's just a lot harder. But like I said, we have to finish out strong. Because Captain America and the Avengers, you have to do that.
Of course.
So I decided to pick up everybody's favorite Chris. Or at least as far as my nieces are concerned, everybody's favorite Chris. between Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and Chris Pratt.
Right.
Alright, so he is almost done. And, okay, come on. Come on, you gotta be done.
Yeah!
Yes! We downed the Red Skull, or Mecha Skull. The Quinjet! We gotta get off!
And he's jogging in place.
He is jogging in place. Wonder Man to the save again!
Wonder Man.
Even though he's kind of a villain.
Go figure.
Okay, so now we have to escape the moon with the giant laser cannon. It's almost like the Red Skull built his own Death Star. Oh, I'm sorry. Death Star. Alright. And off goes the Red Skull. To come back another day.
End of game.
Thanks to the brave and valiant efforts of our heroes, the Avengers, Red Skull and his evil plan was crushed, and the world could once again breathe easily.
But for the Avengers, the battle doesn't end here. Wherever evil exists in this world, they must confront it.
In the name of justice, Avengers, unite!
Avengers!
Assemble! Alright. I'm sure people are sick and tired of us screaming, but it's alright. So, like I said, I actually kind of betrayed my own moniker here. This is the first time I've ever completed this game. And as corny as it is, I still love it. I still love the...
How can you not love it? It's awesome.
It really is. I will say the arcade version obviously is better just because it moves a little bit more fluidly. But there are just so many good memories attached to this game for me. So I can't not love this game for it. Because I understand, it has flaws. But it still was worthwhile to dig out, especially with Age of Ultron coming. So Alex and Andrea, you guys, this is your first time, and this is a Genesis classic as far as I'm concerned. What did you guys think of Captain America and the Avengers?
What, you don't want to go first? It was okay.
It was just okay? No!
Well, I have not played too many beat-em-ups to decide on which one I like better.
Okay, alright.
Probably gonna be. I'm kind of in the same boat as Andrea. I haven't played a ton of beat 'em ups, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. Just, I think they should have scaled back the difficulty for the home console port.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. A lot of people can just master the crap out of this game, but they had a lot more time and experience on it than, like little old me did. So...
Maybe just trying to figure out the controls and how they actually use their weapons is...
That, and actually somebody did comment to me that the Super Nintendo version, although inferior, is actually easier. Mm-hmm. And the main... I actually considered whether or not to switch over to the SNES version, but the SNES version doesn't look as polished as this. It doesn't look as close to the arcade port, plus you don't have the funny voices.
Yeah.
And I really wanted you guys to hear these voices, because they were just silly as crap. It was one of those few arcade titles that literally just made you laugh. The other one I would also say would be the original Turtles arcade game, aside from X-Men and its horrible dub. But we'll get to that in another second. Plus, this was one of the only titles as a beat-em-up that was Marvel-based. Or comic-based. I don't even think there's a DC one. That would have been an interesting concept. But this and X-Men, I think, were the only ones. And thank you to Data East for bringing this to consoles. But... unfortunately, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, or Beatdown, whatever you want to call it, is over. But the day is saved.
The day is saved once again. Well done, Avengers.
But, once again, we've actually decided to extend things a little bit. So, next month, you guys get another Beatdown with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time.
Woo!
We'll see you guys then.